You ever notice how one tiny decision, one small shift, one single hour, can completely flip the direction of your entire life? You may not believe that right now. And that's okay. Because today, you're about to experience a truth most people never learn. You are 1 hour a day away from a completely different future. Just imagine this for a second. You wake up 1 year from now. Different. Calmer. More focused. More confident. More powerful than the version of you listening right now. And all it takes is 60 minutes. But let me take you somewhere first. Picture a man sitting in his car outside a grocery store. Engine off. Hands on the steering wheel. He's staring at the world like he's watching everyone else live a life he somehow missed. He whispers to himself, "I thought I'd be further by now." That man? I've met him 100 times. In friends. In strangers. In myself. Maybe in you too. Life gets loud. Dreams get buried. Time slips. And suddenly you're surviving more than you're living. But here's the truth people don't want to admit. Your life isn't transformed by doing everything. It's transformed by committing to 1 small hour consistently. Let me show you how it happens. Because the hour that changes your life is not the hour that looks impressive on Instagram. It's the hour no one sees. The hour when your world is quiet. When it's just you and your intention. Some people call it discipline. Some call it routine. I call it your comeback hour. And every transformation story starts with one. I want you to imagine a string. Each day you add a tiny knot. 1 hour. 1 intentional action. 1 step. Most people quit because the knot looks too small. Too meaningless. But one day, weeks later, you look back. And that string is now a rope. And that rope is strong enough to pull you out of the life you're stuck in. Now let's drop deeper. Let me ask you a question. And don't answer out loud, answer inside yourself. If you gave 1 hour a day to the version of you you've been avoiding becoming, what would change? Would you finally write the first chapter? Hit the gym? Start the business you keep Googling at 2 a.m.? Heal the wounds you pretend don't matter? Or simply sit in silence to hear your own thoughts again? Because here's the part nobody talks about. 1 hour isn't about productivity. It's about permission. Permission to grow. Permission to matter. Permission to take yourself seriously. You've probably been living with 2 voices inside you. The first says, "You're too late. Too tired. Too far behind." The second whispers, "Try. Just for an hour." And the reason you're hearing this right now is because the whisper is finally getting louder. Let's talk psychology for a second. Your brain doesn't crave massive change. It craves direction. A target. A compass. Something that tells it, we're moving forward today. 1 hour a day gives your mind proof. Not hope. Not wishes. Proof. And proof is what rewires your identity. You spend 1 hour working on your health. Your brain says, we're healthier. You spend 1 hour learning. Your brain says, we're smarter. You spend 1 hour building something. Your brain says, we're creators now. And slowly, almost quietly, you transform. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy who wanted to change his life, but had no idea where to start. His room was messy. His bank account empty. His confidence gone. But one day he made a rule. 1 hour a day. No matter what. He didn't try to change everything. He picked 1 corner of his room. Cleaned it for 1 hour. Then the next day, another corner. Then the next, another. 15 days later, something strange happened. He woke up early. He stood taller. He talked to people differently. Because his brain had new evidence. I clean. I improve. I move forward. From there, The rest of his life started catching up. That's how it works. 1 hour creates momentum. Momentum creates identity. Identity creates destiny. Here's where your experiment begins. Tomorrow morning or tonight, if you're ready, you give yourself 1 hour. But here's the rule. The hour must be intentional. It can challenge you, or heal you, or build you. But it has to mean something. Spend an hour doing what your future self will thank you for. And watch what happens. You'll feel resistance at first. Your brain will try to bargain. Just start tomorrow. You're tired. This won't change anything. But you push through anyway. Just for 1 hour. And that's when everything shifts. Because the moment you show your brain you're serious, it starts building a new version of you. Let's go deeper. There's a future version of you walking around right now in another timeline. Confident, successful, clear, loved, disciplined. And the only difference between you and them is that they gave themselves 1 hour a day. Not a perfect life. Not perfect motivation. Not perfect circumstances. Just 1 hour. You can feel that version of you, can't you? That little spark in your chest right now? That's your potential waking up. Now listen. Life is noisy. Life is messy. Life pulls you in 100 directions. But 1 hour a day is your anchor. Your place of power. Your daily meeting with the version of you you are becoming. And here's the secret. Once you commit to 1 hour, you start craving 2, then 3. Because growth is addictive. You stop asking, "Can I change?" And start asking, "What else can I change?" And that is the moment life starts opening doors for you that were invisible before. Let me give you another experiment, a simple one. Tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself one question. What single hour tomorrow would make me proud? Don't choose the easy hour. Choose the meaningful one. The hour that scares you a little. The hour that makes the voice inside whisper. Are we really doing this? Yes. You're doing this. Because you are becoming the kind of person who doesn't wait for permission anymore. You take the hour. You build the hour. You own the hour. And one day not far from now you wake up in a life that feels unrecognizable. Because of a decision most people overlook. Now, breathe. Because I want you to feel this next part. Your future is not built in years. It's built in hours. In moments. In small daily choices that compound quietly. Every book is written 1 hour at a time. Every strong body is built 1 hour at a time. Every business grows 1 hour at a time. Every healed heart mends 1 hour at a time. So if your life feels heavy right now, if you're lost, if you're tired of starting over, this is the simplest, most honest path back to yourself. 1 hour. Every day. Non-negotiable. Before we close, let me take you somewhere deeper. Imagine yourself years from now, standing in a room you've always dreamed of. Maybe it's the house you prayed for. Maybe it's a stage, a studio, a peaceful morning in a life that doesn't hurt anymore. You look around, and you realize, you didn't get here by changing everything in one day. You got here because of an hour you once committed to. An hour that felt small, but saved you. Now let's make this ending cinematic. If you listen closely, you can almost hear it. The quiet echo of your future footsteps, walking toward your new life. You may not see the full path yet. You may not understand how it all comes together. But you're holding the key. Right now. In this moment. And the key is simple. Give your future 1 hour today, and it will give you a lifetime tomorrow. So here's my final message to you. Your life will not change when you find motivation. Your life will change when you find 1 hour, and give it everything. Start today. Start with 1 hour, and watch the world you're capable of. Start rising to meet you. Because 1 hour a day can truly change your life. And now, it's your turn. But before you walk away, I want you to feel something most people never pause long enough to feel. That quiet moment, right before a major shift in your life. That breath, when the old you exhales, and the new you waits. You're standing in that exact breath right now. Because 1 hour a day doesn't just change your schedule. It changes your identity story. It rewrites the way you see yourself. It shifts the voice in your head from doubt to direction. And the craziest part? It won't even take long before you notice it. After a week, you'll move differently. After a month, people will treat you differently. After 3 months, you'll wonder why you ever lived any other way. Not because everything magically fixed itself, but because you finally decided you were worth 1 hour. Let me paint you a picture. There's a version of you waking up tomorrow. Same bed, same room, same responsibilities. But something is different. Your feet hit the floor with intention. You don't drift into the day, you step into it. You walk to your desk, or your journal, or the gym. And it's quiet. The kind of quiet that feels like a contract with your future. For 60 minutes, the world can wait. Notifications can wait. Stress can wait. Everyone else's expectations can wait. Because this hour is yours. And when it's over, you feel it. That slight lift in your chest. That clarity behind your eyes. That tiny fire inside whispering, "Do it again tomorrow." Repeat this for long enough, and you won't just be changing your habits. You'll be changing your destiny. People will look at you and think, "How did they do it?" They'll assume you found luck, or money, or motivation. They won't know the truth. You found an hour, and you honored it. This is where your transformation begins quietly, privately, consistently. 1 hour a day. Until the day you no longer recognize the life you left behind. And when that day comes, and you'll smile. Because you'll know exactly what created the change. 60 minutes of courage. 60 minutes of intention. 60 minutes of choosing the future over the familiar. 1 hour. Your hour. The hour that changes everything.